Hello guys, I'm back again. Here is the finished product of what I decided. So I put a different lamp on than what I put in there. I put Granny's Place, and I just put a little lantern with a bird and that on there. So I'm really happy with how that's turned out. So there you go. So cute. So what I want to do is I want to sort through this, but I've got all the papers ready. What I've done I've gone through most of them. Just going to get the papers. Put this down here. Got all sorts of bits and pieces here. I'm trying to organise myself of getting the papers ready, and most of them, because there's 6 like that, and the very first one I cut that edge off there, so this is going to be a little bit shorter. But then I thought, oh, I want to keep that on there because so I'm cutting to the size of the inside one, like that one, and it's a little bit longer on there. So and the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to put lace. I want to have lace trimming, since it's a sewing journal. On some of the pages I'd like to put lace and have that sort of sticking out the side, so it allows me just to stick it on there like that. So I've got a bit of lace around, so that's why I'm doing that. And then I've cut up my papers, picked out a few little bits and pieces, so I'll show you what I mean. Okay. Don't want that cut off, so I cut this off. Move that down. Okay, cut that off. Oop, a bit small. And then I cut this. Oh yeah, I cut it to this size. There we go. I knew there was. Probably not in camera here, guys. I'm a bit sorry about that. I'll just cut that a tad. Oh, it's even smaller again. Oh well. Okay. If you cut it to the width of the inside one, like the one with the quilts and all that kind of stuff on it, this side ends up being, excuse me, I'm just cleaning out all the rubbish, makes it easier, having that strip, so I know exactly which side, and that's all okay. And then that has this strip. So what I'm going to do, I've got all those, and then I've folded up some papers, some coffee dyed papers, and I've got these, had some of these left over, so I'm going to have 2 signatures. I'll see how I go. I don't think, yeah, it's not a real big spine, it's only a small spine. So I'll show you what else I have done in the meantime. I have gotten these, and I've backed them with coffee dyed paper and then sewed around them, so they're going to be tuck spots, journaling cards. So I've done that. Gotten some old oh gee, I'm lost for words today, sewing patterns, and then I've folded it over like that and then sewed on the sides, because I'm going to use them as pockets. And this one here, I'll keep that. There's 2 of these, but I'm using another one for another project. So I've lined that with coffee dyed paper, and I've kept it open because I thought that would be a really good spot to journal as well as that. So I thought I'll just put these on there so it can be kept shut. It doesn't move anywhere, but then you can at least journal on it as well. And also put coffee dyed paper on the back of the tags as well, just to give them a little bit of extra strength. And then this, which is more journaling cards. So this is what you do. You're best doing it with the coffee dyed paper while it's like that. And then I've just sewn around it. I thought I'll just keep one clear just to show you what I did. It just makes it easier. Now, I've got to be real careful with this baby. Move these out of the way. We do not want to cut. I may have to cut it by hand, I think. I think that's probably the best bet. So at least you've got a bit of a guide. You don't want to cut the bit that you've sewn. Probably keep those. I'll put this away for now. Might bring that out again in a minute because I've got some scrapbook papers that I want to use as like cover pages, like I use when I do journal. I usually like to have a scrapbook page which is a little bit thicker as the first page. Be very careful not to cut along there like that. Pretty. Once again, all quiet when you're concentrating, but this is the easiest way to do it rather than doing it, cutting it out and putting it on there. Make your job simple. And because it's a sewing theme journal, having sewing around the outside is always lovely. Just used a cream thread. Such a gorgeous kit. I love it. I love it. Okay. My first one I pre-recorded a while back. It was before I even got this new mat. You could, I don't know if any of you picked that up. I recorded it beforehand, and I just uploaded it once Deb from Artzology announced the design team. Okay. Some of the other design team members have produced some lovely work. One lady used this kit too and made beautiful journals from it. It's just a really good kit. I've got it's such a big kit, I'm not going to be using it all in this one journal, but I've got an idea that I'm going to be using for my using some more of that kit, so it'll be another design team project as well, using that Susanna and Sue book that I've got. So that will be really nice. Now, so that's what I'm doing with that. What we're going to do, I'm just going to pick some pages. So it's between two. How many have we got? Got quite a few. Or have we got enough for 3? I think I may have done. See how we go. That's for 2. So just sorting through the pages. I'll do enough at the moment. I really like that one. I think that's really pretty. So there we go there. There. That one, and that one. Okay. So two of them. Nice to have. Oops. This is from an old sewing book. I really like the bits of fabric and stuff on there, so you can get the vintage stuff. Now, what else have we got? I've got, look at these. I found these. See, Grandma's sewing basket, and I thought I might have that at the front in one of, this is that 1840s or whatever it is, 1870s, the photograph thing. Oh my goodness, I am so lost for words today. Terrible. Oh, I just can't think straight now. Yeah, so that way or that way. If I do it that way, I can have a little bit more, which I may do, because I kind of like the whole lot. I'll see how I go, because I lost that one as well. So they might even be the front of the cover pages, and I might put that one on the very front, because that is Grandma from the Grandma Sewing Basket. And then this is Grandmother as well. And then I found these. These are so lovely. Here's another one where it's just like a sewing on that's from those beautiful books. But look, Granny's story. So Gran's telling. So I might have this as a centre page, because it's just too nice not to, you know, like to fold up and have it. You need to have those words in there. So, but they are very fine. So I have to be really careful with those. I got quite a bit of lovely stuff. And then we've got this, and I'm going to put some doilies in there. I think they would look really nice. Might have them on there. That may be, is it too big? No, I just really liked it. Might be a little bit big, but we'll see how we go. If that one's too big, I was actually thinking either this one or that one, but I don't know. I think I like that. I want to cut that up and then maybe even paint those. I really like that. Or we can have two the same. So we'll see how we go. Whatever works. Okay, well, look at my mess. Doesn't take long. Okay, so where are we? Pages sorted. I knew I'd sorted some other ones out. Okay, so each of them have I've got, here we go. So they got three of those each. Each of them have one of those and one of those. So these sort of like patchwork, old vintage stuff. Then they each have one of these each. Then they've got one of those, and I think I got maybe one or two of those. We'll see how we go. So we'll just go with how it works. I found these as well. I think they're beautiful. So pretty, look at that. Oh, they're just beautiful either side, aren't they? But the sewing ones, see, that might be nice. Okay, so there you go. Well, I have got a cover page which I am going to be cutting up, so that will be the next thing. So I need to get my, how big are these? That is 11.5. That's a little bit more than 11.5 by 8.25. So the cover pages, I want them to be a little bit longer. So I might make it 9 by 12. So if that's the case, Here is some beautiful, but really not. I've got quite a few nice sewing. I mean, this is an old Kaiser Craft needle and thread collection. That's from a few years ago. Then you've got the Miss Betty, which is another sewing one. But I thought the Mademoiselle's Moselle. Oh, gee, that's hard to say. Because it's really sort of that vintagey French type. So I'm thinking that these are the go. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I'm thinking I like that. And look at these. So I might use some of these for collaging and cutting apart and all that kind of stuff. So that really lends itself out. So that old vintagey lace with the butterflies. So I'm probably going to use this one. And then I've got it's a vintagey style, but that's Miss Betty as well. So I'll probably just use a bit of all Kaiser Craft. This is an old one too. So okay, so I'm thinking for the front cover, I may use, okay, because we're going to do our granny, aren't we? Oh my goodness, you're probably wondering, what the heck am I doing? Yep, that's the one I think. So that'll be the front cover. Okay. So I'm going to, oh. Okay, we'll cut that off. So this is an older collection. It's not really old, but it's old enough. There we go. Take that off. Then what did I say? 8 by 9. Oh, no, I'm going that way. Be careful with that. Here we go. So 8 by 9. So we do want it going that way because I don't want this colour. I'll think about figuring out what we're going to do. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So we got this little bit extra that might be handy for a tuck spot. So what I'll do with that is I'll fold that one in half. And that'll be my cover page with Gran. Whether that goes on there or I put her on something like that, which I think may look really nice too. So now I think, is this the Mademoiselle one? No, that's a Miss Betty. I think. How does that look nicer with? Yeah, I do like that. It goes nice with that one too. So that is going to have. Does seem a bit of a shame to cut that off, but that's how it goes. Okay, now 9. Okay, so we've got that sorted. Now and grab that. Move these out of the way for now. And I'll grab Granny. And I'll grab not that, this one. Seems a bit of sacrilege to do this, but just lends itself to it. That way you can see a little bit more of the picture, I think. These are beautiful. So these are the original ones from that photo album. Just beautiful. Have I cut it that way? And going down like that. There we go. Now, I might get a bit of this so that's coming up. Where am I? Don't want to. Yep. Yeah, see, pretty fragile. Pretty fragile. Okay. Now what we want to do with pencil, we'll get Granny. And I think getting her chair, some of her chair in would be nice, and her hands to see that she's sewing. Don't know whether you can see that or not, but I need to be able to see something so that I can cut around it. Oh, don't really want to cut around it, but you know. Okay. Especially when they're so old. Okay. Now, for Granny, what I need is, here we go, very appropriate vintage photo for on vintage photo. Go. This is what you can use these things for. I've got a few that I've cut out, and then I'm going to put on Etsy. But okay. I'll rub that out so that you can see. Don't see it. Now, what I'm going to do is get this. Yep. Put that along there. Look, I think I'm in camera. I'm hoping I'm getting camera. Okay. Then put Granny. Normally, if it was still in reasonable condition, you could slide it in here, but no, it ain't gonna happen. Okay, now we will get this here, beautiful butterflies, in the middle. And fold that over and double check that it fits in there and it's not too big. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So what I want to do is have Granny going in there like that, but I was actually thinking so pretty. Being the cover page, you do really want to make it look really pretty. So I'd like to stick some lace or something along there like that. And now I've got to think of what I want to put on that one as well. On the inside it's quite nice too, but being the cover page and then being it's a granny, I'd like to put something nice there like that. Okay, now I'm just going to go there like this. Okay, this is going to have a lot of lace and prettiness. And then I'm going to go on the sewing machine. Oh. Good old glue. I don't mind the idea of if I don't have to sew, I won't. Oh, yay. Okay. Okay. Ugh, don't go there. I want that to sit down. Sit. There we go. So what if it's hanging over? That's fine. We're going to cut that off. And then I will stick it on, but I may sew that down as well. Okay. Okay. And we'll find this picture. It's perfect for Grandma's sewing journal. Okay. Now, I do want that to sit straight. And this one too, I've got to be really careful. I don't want to be cutting that off. I wonder why that is so crooked on the back there. That's bad. Look at that. I'm going to have to cut that off, I think. That didn't work too well, did it? There we go. I wonder if the same happened on that side. No. Okay. So I might pause and then do a little bit of sewing. I'm just wondering if one of these little medallions might work too. I'm going to have a few little buttons and decorating pieces in this. I can go to town with fabric, which I really like. Okay. Okay, oh, I had to make a mess. I'll stick that over the top there. But that could probably go down after I've sewn, which I would like to do. Okay, I will be back. Oh, already 31 minutes. Okay, I'm back again. I've sewed sewed that on, and then with the leftover bit of scrapbook paper, I cut that along there. So I thought I'm going to cover this part because that's where the slit would normally be. So that fits in really well, and then I'll have to think of a name. If you can think of a name for Granny, maybe put it in the comments below. And then I'm going to stick that down with glue, and then I might put that on because that contrasts with that, I think, and I might even stitch it on with some thread. So that is this part done. So we'll have, that will be the cover page of the 2 signatures and all those other papers, and then the next one, hopefully I'll have all the papers and everything put together. The next episode I may even decorate the inside of it, the inside of the journal or whatever, and then I'll do some collaging and all that kind of stuff. But I really love that. I think that is so old world and just beautiful. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh, how rude, burping. Bye.